So also guys, welcome to another amazing beat breakdown in FF Studio. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this another amazing beat in FF Studio. Like I always say, if you like this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any comment or contribution, please drop it in the comment section of the video and I'll surely get back to you as soon as I can. Without wasting much of your time, let's get into the video. So I'm going to be playing the beat from the first bar to the chorus, from the intro to the chorus. Then I'm going to be breaking it down into the various sessions. So let's go.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
So basically that's the whole beat from the intro to the chorus. I'm going to be breaking out into the various sessions and this is what they sound like. So I'm going to be playing the first part of the beat, which is the intro, and this is it right here. So for this whole beat, what I started this beat with is just this loop right here. And for this loop, I have some effect on it. I have some final shaper to, some soft clipper to stop it from clipping. Some triangle shaper to remove. So I wanted it to be more punchy, so I increased the attack. So triangle shaper is just a tool that helps you to shape up a sound. You can increase the attack. When you increase the attack, it makes it more punchy, and when you reduce the attack, it makes the attack or makes it less punchy. So it's a very good effect plugin, and it can be used for various instruments. I use it for drums majorly, but you can use it for instrument like piano, anything you want actually. So after that, I just add some EQ. I added some EQ just to cut out the eyes a little bit, and another EQ to remove some of the eyes as well. And now stereo shaper to make it wider, and some suit just to remove some frequency I don't really like in the whole drum loop. And after that, I just added my own drums, which are this right here. So for my drums, I just have some basic drum samples, kicks, some snares that I layered, some percussive sounds, and some whistle sounds. So for the whistle sound, I have lux verb, delay, and EQ just to cut out the low end. So I think that's basically everything I did here. And for my drums, I really don't have anything on it. I don't have any effect on it. I just pick the right sounds and I just make it sound heavy without having to add any effect to it. So after that, I just added this like a flute sound, like a flute instrument. It's a full loop actually. I just chopped out the part that I really liked and used it in the beat. And for the effect on it, I have lux verb, delay, and EQ like I showed you earlier. And let me see. Then I added some impact, which are this right here. And some rolls, which are also this right here. And I added some risers in the second part. So for the second part of the chorus or the story for the intro, I added this loop right here. And for that loop, it's very low. I reduce the volume a lot. You really don't hear it in the whole song, but it's there just to fill out some empty spaces. And for the effect on it, I have stereo shaper to make it wider and EQ to cut out the lows and a little bit of the highs. And it's very, very low. The volume is very low in the mix. So I think basically that's all for the intro for the first part of the song. Then I added my tags and also this one as well. So basically that's all for the intro. That's all for the intro. Now let's move to the second part, which is the verse part of the beat.
Purchase your tracks today.
So for this part of the song, the first part of the verse, I'm adding some new things. For example, I'm adding the chords, which are this right here. So for the chords, it's just Lounge Lizard playing. This is one of the best piano VSTs in the world, and I'm using the B Fly one. I always use the B Fly one because just starting up the VST, the first preset there sounds amazing. So after that, I just added this chord, this part from Toxic Biohazard, and this is what it sounds like. So that sound is from Toxic Biohazard, like I said earlier, and it is the angel voice under the parts. So when you come to the parts, just the third one, angel's voice, and that's it. And what else did I add? Then I added some shakers, which are this right here. So that is the loop that I added. I like the groove of that loop. And basically that's all I did for this part. Then I added this one, as I think I've showed you every other thing. So for this one, I added this chord right here. So this sound is from Triton. I'm very sure it's on Triton. I just copied the same chord and I played it in that VST and just bounced it to wave, just what I did. So I think basically that's all I added for this part of the song. Now let's move to the second part of the verse, which is this right here.
Purchase your tracks today.
Now for this part of the song, which is the second part of the verse or the pre-chorus, what I did is just add some log drums, which is this right here. Now I'm using 3 different log drums, which the first one is this right here. The second one is this right here. And the third one is just a sub bass that I used to make the whole log drum sound heavy. So together, everything playing together sounds like this. So they complement each other and make the whole log drum sound heavy. Then I added this sound right here. It's from GMS and it sounds like this. Now that sound is going through some effect, and the effects are soft clipper, chorus, delay, another delay actually, Kickstarter for the sidechain effect, reverb for some ambience, and my EQ to cut out the lows, obviously, and a little bit of the highs. So that sound is called the Bell Indian from GMS, and I pinned it to the right hand side, my right hand side. So I think basically that's what I added for that second part of the verse. I think that's all I added. Now let's move to the chorus part of the song, which is this right here. So that's the whole chorus. That's the chorus part. Now for the chorus, I'm adding some new things. For example, I'm not using the log drum as a bass in this right now. I'm not using it at all. I'm using this one right here, this bass sound right here. So that sound is from Toxic Biohazard, and it's called the Knockout under the bass. It's called the Knockout. And after that, I added some lead sound, which is this right here. So that sound is the lead sound, and for the effect on it, I have soft clipper. I think I showed you this mixer chain earlier, so it's just the same thing. Sometimes I like to just route my sounds into the same effect chain so that it will have some uniform feel to it. And what else did I add? I showed you every other thing. Then I added this sound from Crayon. I don't know if I actually use this in the song, but let me see. So that sound is from Cradle the Prince. It's the cool stroke from Cradle the Prince. And for the effect on it, I think I have stereo shaper to make it wider, some reverb, Valhalla vintage verb for some ambience. I reduced the decay a little bit. Now the mix I also reduced to 50%, and I removed the low end in the Yoast reverb, and I also EQ'd it, removed the low end and a little bit of the high end. So I think basically that's all. Then I reversed this. I sampled the chord earlier and I reversed it. This is what it sounds like actually. So I actually use it like a pad in the beat, so just to make the whole chorus a little bit full and heavy. So I think basically that's all for the whole beat. Then I just copied and pasted it again, and that's all for the whole beat actually. So for the outro, it's just me playing the chords and just use some part of the beat just to make the outro. And basically that's what is in the beat. It's very simple, nothing really crazy, just log drums and some amazing things. So like I always say, if you like videos like this, please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any comments or contribution, please drop it in the comment section of the video, and I'll surely get back to you as soon as I can. Without wasting more of your time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.